This is the ever elusive Hawk Dog. Jake. There he is. Always on duty. This dog is fierce. Always guarding the Hawk's nest, and I appreciate it. You are dismissed, soldier. Into the Hawk's nest. Guys, thanks for joining me. I want to introduce you to Hawk Dog. He's a fierce, fierce animal. Welcome to the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, he's always on duty. I mean, that's not true. He's a professional couch hound. I mean, and I see just random people walk into my house, and he's just like, he lifts his head up off the pillow. He's like, all right, this is all their stuff, but this is my dog bowl. Don't touch the dog bowl, but the rest is the rest of their stuff. Help yourself. Wow. Anyways, he's good company. Guys, thanks for joining me. Yeah, so Hawk Dog wanted to say hi to Easy Comic Readers dogs. You know, he's looking for friends. He doesn't have a lot of friends. Anyways, before we get started, it was great to get that haul. It was super fun. And I got to the bottom, and it was a lot of those X-Men. I don't know, X-Men. They were kind of it seemed to get. Back in those days, it seemed like the X-Men, the writing was kind of lazy. It's just like they were thinking of heroes and thinking of powers to give them, like Jubilee, fireworks coming out of her hands. I mean, it's just like, they don't need to have all these weird powers. Just like, do some character creativity on the character, make them interesting, That's why people always say, like, I don't like Superman. He's too powerful. Well, that's why you need good writers. Because, you know what? It's great. It's just great. He's all powerful. That means you have to be an extra creative writer to make it interesting. And DC does. They usually do. And Tom King, for example. But Tom King, like I said, with what he did to Adam Strange. For me, that was a failure. Adam Strange is like, he's very clever and very witty. He should have delved into Adam Strange being clever and witty. And so he's not being a traitor to Earth. Make a little... Turn it over on, make it a little more creative, Tom King. You know what I'm saying? Adam Strange, that's not what he does, He's very clever, very witty. DC has its problems with, like, X-Men. You say, like, look at the Legion of Superheroes. All those characters with powers, like Lightning Lad and Arm Fall Off Boy, but those characters are fun, It's not... X-Men take themselves so damn seriously. They're all like, I'm depressed. Anyways, let's move on. Today we're going to go over some fun stuff. All right? So anyways, not this week, but last week, that Batman Brave and the Bold was great. Batman had amnesia, and it wasn't even Batman. Now that's good writing. Woo! Anyways, there's also an Aquaman story in here. It was really good. It was the first issue of it, the first release of the first part. Aquaman is tracking down some fish. Was like, psst, psst, Aquaman, psst, there's something going on down there. So he goes and explores, and he meets a gorilla from Gorilla City in a big scuba suit. I mean, it's crazy. And then there is a Mad Dog story. Remember Mad Dog from the 90s? Boom! It was really fun. Fun writing, great character, more great writing. See, it is possible out there. All right? Boom! I read that. Done. I read Superman 78. That came out this week. It was really good. Good stuff. This is the second issue. Boom. And I read this Peacemaker. All right. This is from Modern Comics. It's a reprint from the original Charlton, but it's great. You got Pat Boyette. This Peacemaker was created for Charlton by Pat Boyette and Joe Gill. They created Peacemaker back in the day, back in '67. And it debuted with Charlton. And it was great, man. And Pat Boyette is like, he had a lot of, what do you call those, fake names? Like ghost names. He was Sam Swell, Bruce Lovelace, Alexander Barnes. Those were all his pen names. And he's really good. And this is a fun read. I read this. He was underwater scuba diving, and he knocked someone out underwater. That is so hard to do. You're like, with the water, you're like, yeah, right? And yeah, he knocked someone out. And anyways, Pat Boyer, he worked for Charlton for decades. All right, he did like westerns, Billy the Kid. He did Peter Cannon, Thunderbolt. He did Ghost Manor, Ghostly Stories. He worked on the $6 Million Man, which is a series I'm trying to complete. You know, it's all fun stuff. This is great. Modern comics. I don't care. I don't care. And what else? Oh, this Scarecrow. This is the first appearance of this Scarecrow. All right. There's another Scarecrow, Ebenezer, and he was a villain from Marvel. But this is a different Scarecrow. This is the first appearance. And then he appeared again in Spotlight number 26, which is something I have. All right. So, yeah, it's cool. Gil Kane in the Membrane. Gil Kane is on the cover. And on the cover with Bernie Wrightson. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. And the writer is Scott Edelman, and the art inside is by Rico Rival. All right. And the Scarecrow's in there, and there's just like this cult that have like goat ram head helmets on, and they're in there, and the Scarecrow goes whoops some keister on him, and yeah, it was good, and it's good, man. Boom, I loved it. This is in a condition of whoa plus. All right, and then what else did I do? Oh, this. See this Batman right here? Hey, Batman. I picked this up, too. All right? And this was all at Second Alarm Comics. I went back there today, and I went in there. I was like this. And they were like, they weren't doing no higgy. They're mad because I threw a chair through the window because they didn't have my Shazam. I said, sorry for throwing the chair through the window earlier. And they said, all right, Higgy. And then I went outside, and then I came back in. I was like, and they're like, I was like, yeah. And then there was enough people there. I was crowd surfing. I was like, and then, like nothing ever happened. All you have to do is apologize. If you apologize, things are cool, man. So when I was in there, I got this the other day, and I read this. It was fun, man. It was who did the art in this? This was Sheldon Moldoff did the art in this. And, it's Sheldon Moldoff art, I don't know what else to say. I'll say this. If someone ever says, like, oh, wow, you draw like Sheldon Moldoff, you should take it as an insult. But it's so much fun. Just great stuff. And one thing I learned is, he's going against a Blockbuster here. And Blockbuster, Mark, whatever his real name is, he's a real dumb. He used to be smart, but something happened, made him super strong, but then made him super stupid. And he was going on a rampage. And every time he sees Batman, he rages. So Batman, showed him his secret identity. He's like, look, I'm Bruce Wayne. And because Blockbuster liked Bruce Wayne, but he hated Batman. And I'm like, man, that's risky. Back in the day, though, they took risks like that writing, And this was back in August of 1967. And, yeah, man. The cover's by Carmine Infantino. And, yeah, and Murphy Anderson. And it's cool, man. So, yeah, good stuff. It's a classic, and I always wanted it, and now I got it. Boom. Hold on to this for me, will you, Batman? You are the man. You are the man. And I also read this. This is called Silent Night with a K-N-I-G-H-T. Oh, so clever. So the Batman family, there's these Nordic vampires, and they're going around, they're killing Christmas carolers in Gotham. People are like, la, 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 and they're coming down going, ah, 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 ah. And so Batman is, he's looking into it. And then Zatanna comes, because Batman knows this is something very magical. And they're an old Nordic vampire. They're called the Drog. And then all of a sudden, Batman wasn't watching a 6, and a vampire was going to get him. And then all of a sudden, boom, right through the chest, and it's Santa Claus. He shot a big stake right through it. And Santa Claus was riding Prancer. And Prancer was, with his antlers, stabbing vampires and stuff. It was great. Good stuff. Anyways, it's very fun. A lot of fun in this. And great cover, right? So that's great. Good stuff all around. And today I went to an antique mall in East Haven on my way home from work. And I know they're closing in January. So I was like, maybe there's supposed to be sales there. They want to clear it out. But what happened was there wasn't really any sales. But the guy, I saw different products in there, different comics. There hasn't been new comics in there in years. And I wasn't sure if I had this one. This is Secret Society of Supervillains. I'm trying to complete this run, and Shannon was nice enough to help me out and send me some. This is issue number 14. You know, Adam Blake, Captain Comet, is in this series, and I love Captain Comet. We don't get enough of them. And this is May of '78, and Rich Buckler is on the cover. And yeah, man. And yeah, this is the first appearance of Lois Lane from Earth 3. If anyone cares. Yeah, so they're fighting all the heroes from Earth 3, and it's fun, till my daddy took my tear brooder away. But yeah, so anyways, this is going to be the end of an era, the end of the Fig Newton jokes with this one right here. This is it, I swear to God. Because I killed him. I killed the Fig. This is Twig Newton. And he's not going to survive this. He took a twig right to the yipper. And it's, I haven't felt a feeling a pulse. No, he's dead. Twig Newton has left the building. All right, guys? Vaya con Dios, muchacho. It was real, pal. Real stupid. So, that's it. Twig Newton. Twig Newton. Okay. Right in the garbage. Don't eat that. Henry Kissinger. Don't eat that. This guy would eat anything. My God. So anyways, the haul is over. You always ask around. You always put the word out there. Let people know that you are into comics, and you'll get calls. Anyone. I mean, sometimes some people give you crap because there's a stigma. What, do you read comics still? Yeah. So what? I remember I saw one of my cousins. When I was growing up, my cousins were into comics. And I remember, and I saw when I see these people very rarely. It was at my dad's funeral, and I was just making a small talk. I haven't seen this kid in years, and he's like 50. He's like 58 years old now, and he still plays Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. And he's like, so I figured he must be into stuff. On his license plate, it says from the Lord of the Rings. It says Strider, for crying out loud. So I'm like. So I go, hey, man, yeah. I said, whatever happened to all those comics you had when we were kids? And he's like, comics. Come on now, man. Grow up. I was like, yeah, okay, Strider. All right, Dungeon Master. Another one, my Lord. Anyways, but put the word out there, Just like that guy where I got the haul. He was from Rhode Island, but I made the trip. And he was asking me, are you into this? Are you into DC? I was like, yeah, does Spock get beamed up? He goes, are you into Spider-Man? I was like, yeah. Does the Pope wear a funny hat? He's like, are you into the Hulk? I says, yeah. Does a frog's butt watertight? He's like, do you ever just answer yes or no? I was like, does a bear crap in the woods? I said, I'm coming to get those comics. I'll be there. So, I got a call from Harvey the other day. I'm so wild about Harvey, and Harvey's wild about me. He has a coin and collectible shop in West Haven, Connecticut, and he also has books, comics, But he called me. He says, hey, Jimmy. This is what he sounds like. Hey, Jimmy, what are you doing? Yeah. Anyways, I got a old 60s Batmobile model, and I want you to have it. I said, I'll be right. I was like, oh! So, look at it. It is the Batman, the 1960s DC comic book Batmobile. And I am gonna make a model. Check it out. What do you think? And if I could keep Henry Kissinger from sniffing the glue. So what do you think, guys? Should I make it? I'm gonna open the box. What do you think? No? Yes? Maybe? I don't think it's anything special. It's just a model. I'll preserve the box, keep it nice, but I'm gonna make a Batmobile. Boom. I'm psyched. Thank you, Harvey. Harvey! Today, we're going to go over to Suicide Squad. Woo! All right. They first appeared. This is the second formation of the Suicide Squad with Amanda Waller, the introduction of Amanda Waller's Suicide Squad. They were introduced in Legends, all right? This is issue number 3 of Legends. Ostrander was a great, he developed this all up, and he introduced them in Legends, issue number 3. All right, and then we shot right to. This reminds me of another series I collected. This is Silver Age, but I love these teams of just agents. Why do they do this? They're undercover and they're going stealth. The Secret Six. All right, and I started collecting this when I first started getting into comics, and it's weird. I found most of these in Florida. Someone in Florida was collecting the Secret Six. This is the Silver Age Secret Six, and this is May of '68. And this was created by E. Nelson Bridwell and Frank Springer. Frank Springer did the covers and the art inside. This is issue number 1. This is issue number 2. And the whoever's running the Secret Six is undercover. His name is Mockingbird. All right. And Secret Six, issue number 3. You know, it's also like, I just love stuff like this, you know. Here's issue number 4. There's 7 issues of this, I think. Yeah, so every time I would go to a flea market in Florida, I'd go there once a year, go to Florida, and then I'd go to a flea market and I'd find another one. I'll be like, and I'd never find any up here in Connecticut. This is a beautiful cover. It's so beautiful. Issue number 5. Isn't that nice? Issue number 6. Pick up sticks. Look at the hairdo on her. Whoa. Bride of Frankenstein. Look out. And then, yeah, this is the last one. Issue number 7. It's Carlo. I hope we're in time. Hello, Carlo. I'm Karloff. All right. So, I just wanted to show you that. We're sharing. We share. That's what we do here. All right. All right. Yeah, so, Ostrander introduced this in Legends. All right. Where's my car? It's been a long week. So, let's see. It's been a long week. I haven't been able to see my wife in a while because I've been, you know, we have to, on a rotating shift watching Mama Higgs and stuff and all that, and I'm working a lot. She's working a lot. And she says to me, she goes, why don't you take me on a date like we did when we first started dating when we were kids? I said, all right. So this is what we did. I picked her up. I took her to a movie, right? Just like when we first started dating. I took her to a movie. We got something to eat, and then I dropped her off at her parents' house. She didn't think it was funny. Anyways, this is issue number 1, Suicide Squad. Boom, May of '87. Oh yeah, baby. And you know, this is this is done by Ostrander and the art by Luke McDonnell. McDonnell does most of all this whole run. All right, and Amanda Waller, and so it's just all good stuff. And this cover's by Howard Chaykin, actually. Boom, you got the Bronze Tiger. I'm a big, huge Bronze Tiger fan. Ben Turner, and you know. Captain Flag, there's Boomerang, you know, there's the Enchantress, and there's Deadshot. I am a major Deadshot fan. Huge Deadshot fan. All right? So all I need is that, and I'm good to go. And so it's great. So you got Bronze Tiger, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Enchantress. There's Mind Boggler in the first one, couple ones. There's Plastique, Rick Flag, and yeah, it's all good stuff. And good stuff. And John Ostrander is he's like 74 years old now. He grew up in Connecticut, Norwalk, Connecticut, and he did Grimjack. All right, that's where he started off. He wrote for Firestorm, Hawkworld, The Spectre a little bit, but Hawkworld, that's a huge one that got me into Ostrander. And it's all good stuff, man. His the first appearance of his story was in the Star Slayer run, and but Ostrander's awesome. Here is issue number 2. Right, so they go in. All right, Amanda Waller is so Vicky Vale, the reporter, goes in to check out this whole system that Amanda Waller's doing, and it's just a big smoke screen. They show Vicky Vale. All right, and it's good time, and it's good stuff. Issue number 2. Let's see. Let's put these up here now. Issue number 3, Suicide Squad. An all-out assault on Belle Reve. Here comes the female Furies. Okay, so Darkseid sends the female Furies down there to break out Glorious Godfrey, all right, from Belle Reve prison. And because Darkseid wants to punish him himself for turning on him during Legends, that run. All right, so he sends the Furies down there, and the Furies succeed. All right, and Nightshade joins the team, and so there's Mad Harriet and all this stuff. So, anyways, after this whole hubbub with the Furies, Lashina from the Furies goes missing. All right, and you'll find out that she's not missing. She's actually is another character in the Suicide Squad. She turns up. She plays another female in the Suicide Squad, and they find out eventually. She's like, "You're Lashina?" And she's like, "Yeah." So it's the best thing about this Suicide Squad is they bring in so many DC characters that need more time, man. They need more time in the comics. So it's great. It's great stuff. And Suicide Squad, issue number 4. Who brought a city to its knees? All right, that guy right there. He's a his name is what is his name? I forgot his name. What's that guy's name? He's a racist, right? And he starts a group, and what he does is he takes out all the black people, Asian people, Hispanic people, and he lets the white people go. And so Amanda Waller was like, we got to take this guy down. And what's cool is, his name is William Hell. That's it, right? And Black Orchid is in this. She infiltrates and gets all the information they need for this mission. Black Orchid is awesome. I'll show you. And what's great about this one, Deadshot pretends to be William Hell, and he makes a great speech. Let me show you Black Orchid. I love Black Orchid. There's so many characters that come in and out of this series that are fantastic. So, let's see. So there's William Hell. He thinks he's a hero, but there's Black Orchid. She takes her mask off, and then she's like, "I'm out of here." So it's all good stuff. Let me see. Let me read you. Bronze Tiger. Yeah, they all go undercover. It's cool. Watch this. Let me put my specs on. All right. This is really Deadshot up at the podium, and he's pretending to be William Hell. He goes, "Won't mince words. You all know me, what I do, what I stand for. You're decent folks. You work hard. You sacrifice for your family and your country. You respect and obey the law. No one ever gave you nothing. You made what you got. You struggle to keep it. Only one way to do that. You got to stick together. And I mean all together. Black, white, Latino, what have you. The only power you got comes from your numbers. Those in charge know that. And what's the best way to keep you under control? Hate. Keep you separate from those with which you should have something in common." Look at Deadshot, huh? Look at Deadshot. So, this is all great writing, great characters, and great art. It's a great series. Can I say great anymore? All right, issue number 5, Mission in Moscow. Boom. All right, the Penguin joins the team, and the Flight of the Firebird. All right, and there's this team called the Forgotten Villains in here, and they were also in DC Presents issue number 77 and 78. And the Enchantress was once a part of the Forgotten Villains. All right. Issue number 6, Suicide Squad. Great cover. Deadshot. And the cover's by Luke McDonnell, obviously. And Luke McDonnell, he worked for Marvel, too. Luke McDonnell did Iron Man for Marvel. All right. And this story's called Hitting the Fan, October of 87. And he also worked on Justice League of America. Luke McDonnell. Issue number 7. Look at the Bronze Tiger. Oh, yeah, man. The cover's by Jerry Bingham. The Nemesis joins the group. All right. Nightshade joins the group. All that good stuff. Issue number 8. Personal Files. Boom. Yes. Madam Xanadu is in this issue. The privateer, who is really Mark Shaw, the Manhunter. The privateer is great. His costume that they make for him is really cool. He's cool looking, man. And he doesn't get along with Rick Flag. They come to fisticuffs all the time. Let me show you what the privateer looks like. I can't get enough of this series, man. Also, on a tip from a friend of mine, Dominic. I call him the Dominator. Let me show you the privateer. This is the privateer. That's Mark Shaw. Isn't he cool? So Mark Shaw comes in to help because they have to go to the Manhunters, wherever their facility, wherever they hang out. They have to do a mission there. So this is why they start introducing him. And issue number 9, Suicide Squad. Covers by Jerry Bingham. This is January of '88. And there's a character, Slipknot, that's in the group. And he doesn't make it. And Bronze Tiger takes charge of the group now. And Captain Atom and Firestorm are in this one. Captain Atom is also trying to go to the facility where the Manhunters are. All right. And then Firestorm was hired by the Manhunter facility to protect it. But he changes his mind and he helps out Captain Atom, and they work together. And yeah, man, it's the Manhunter Temple. All right, so they were sent there to destroy it. And there's this is the time of the Millennium series, so they're trying to tie the Millennium storyline into this. And yeah, it's good stuff, man. The Spectre is in this issue. We got it all, baby. All right, issue number 10, Suicide Squad. I'm Batman. Amanda Waller is like, Batman's like, I know what you're doing here. I know all your secrets. Amanda Waller's like, I know what you're doing, and I know all your secrets. Take that. Good stuff. All right. There's Speedy. That's not Speedo. I mean, he's wearing pants. It's Speedy. And there is Vixen. Oh, yeah, baby. And there's Black Orchid. I mean, you can't ask for anything more, man. With special guests, Speedy and Vixen. Awesome. Awesome. That's issue number 11. All right, man. And yeah, so like I said, I asked my cousin when I talked to him, I was like, yeah, do you still got those comics? And he was very condescending, like, comics, man? No, I grew up years ago, pal, not like you. I was like, yeah, okay, pal. Why don't you go roll your 20-sided die and play Dungeon Master somewhere else? Because, you know what, you're not fooling me, pal. Suicide Squad issue number 12. Boom. All right. Yeah. But, so, all is well at my local clam shack. I had to apologize. Apologies go a long way, guys. It works. And, issue number 13. Suicide Squad versus Justice League International. And this is a tie-in with the Justice League International. And, I had them in this box with my Suicide Squad, but I put them back. The Justice League International, issue number 14 and 15. And it's a great story, man. Great story. Suicide Squad, issue number 14. Nightshade, Odyssey, Part 1. See this little girl here? I forgot her name. But that is Lashina. That's really Lashina. She's trying to fool everybody. Yeah. Issue number 15. So, I'm just, I'm having I'm very grateful. I got a lot of friends in the comic book world nowadays because of this channel. I almost have 450 subscribers. I'm at 449. Woo! Yeah, so this guy, Dominic, he's a new friend of mine, right? It turns out he's best friends with this guy I work with in the Line Gang at work. Issue number 16, the return of Shade the Changing Man. That's right. Where's Shannon? Me and Shannon are big Shade the Changing Man fans. So he joins the team. Jerry Bingham's on the cover. So Dominator, he's like, Higgs, do yourself a favor and get West Coast Avengers. I'm like, really? He goes, oh yeah. So that's my new thing. West Coast Avengers, look out, baby. I'm coming for you. I'm going to do it, Dom. I'm going to take your advice. Suicide Squad, issue number 17. The Jihad is back, and Suicide Squad is going somewhere. Great cover, though. Check it. And, yeah, a lot of my friends that I grew up with, no one's into comics, Suicide Squad, issue number 18. in the fight of their lives. There's the Bronze Tiger. He's fighting Raven versus Bronze Tiger. It's an all-out, drag-out fight. Bronze Tiger's one tough hombre. One tough hombre. And Suicide Squad issue number 19. Suicide Squad issue number 20. I mean, I can't sleep at night. I mean, I have all sorts of pains. I do have a lot of pains. Through the years, your body just doesn't. I'm old too. Suicide Squad issue number 21. There's Nightshade. Like my elbows hurt and my arm goes numb. I'm like, God. Issue number 22. Campaign 88. Suicide Squad, issue number 23. Fun reading, guys. I tried to get my friends that I grew up with to get into comics with me, but none of them bite. No one wants to get involved. Issue number 24. Look at the Bronze Tiger. Look at him. I got this one friend, right? When they were, I had to distance myself from him because people started talking. It happened because we were playing this football game. We used to have pick-up football games, right? Growing up, and someone from the other team was starting trouble with him. He was like roughing him up. I was like, "Whoa, man!" I said, "Step off, man. That's my boy." He goes, and my friend was like, "Yeah, I'm his boy." And then I was like, and the guy was like, "What do you care?" I said, "Because he's my friend." And my friend's like, "Yeah, I'm his friend." And I said, "Don't mess with him." And my friend goes, "Yeah, I'm his boyfriend." I was like, I'm just his friend. I'm not his boyfriend. I said, just don't fight. And then after that, everyone started talking. I was like, listen, dude, you ruined everything. I can't hang out with you. People are saying you're my boyfriend. Issue number 25. Suicide Squad issue number 26. Look at the countdown. Stone Cold Dead. What's always cool is in the white box down here, there's always something different. And there's like a little mushroom cloud. You got the countdown. And then there's a mushroom cloud. Suicide Squad, issue number 27. 2 of the Janus Directive. You see, now they got the Suicide Squad SS there. See, that's that girl there. That's really Lashina. Good stuff. And here we go. Who do we got? Little Peacemaker. Death Game. Little Peacemaker. Got it all, baby. Got it all in this run. Issue number 29. Number 8 of the Janus Directive. Good reading. Issue number 30. Endgame. Issue number 31. Personal Files, Ostrander, Yale, and Snyder. Yale, man. His name is Yale. Cheerio, pip, and all that crap. All right, here's our man, Shade the Changing Man. Issue number 32. We don't see this guy around anymore. He's got a special vest, interdimensional vest. No, you don't see a lot? Snakes wearing a vest. You never see that. Issue number 33. Apocalypse Now. Count Vertigo is on the team. And there's Lashina. She came out and said, "Yep, I am Lashina." And here is Suicide Squad issue number 34. Yes. That's Granny Goodness. Classic characters. Issue number 35. Lashina in all her glory. Female Fury. Ha, look at Amanda Waller. Suicide Squad issue number 36. Dr. Light. Blaze of Glory. We're going down in a blaze of glory. Issue number 38. Tiger, burning bright. Issue number 40. The Phoenix Gambit. I'm Batman. There's a poster inside. Let's look at the poster inside. Let's see what we got. I'm Batman. I'd be like, guard, there's a Batman in my cell. I'm just trying to sleep. There is a poster inside. What do we got? It's nice. I dig it. Nice little poster. It says, let me open it. Open it all the way up. It says, boom. Isn't that cool? I'm going to have to get another issue of 40 Suicide Squad so I can hang up my poster. Cool stuff, man. Fun stuff. Issue number 41, Suicide Squad, The Phoenix Gambit, part 2 of 4. Count Vertigo. He messes with your equilibrium, so you want to puke on yourself. Issue number 42, Sellout. Okay, well, I must be missing some. Issue number 59, we got Superman, Batman, and Aquaman, and the Atom. Issue number 60, we have Squad Quest. It's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Look at Aquaman down there. Boom! Cool stuff. Issue number 61, They've All Got Questions. Marlowe's got answers. All right. Isherwood and Kessel are on the cover on this one. Yes. So there's some Suicide Squad, guys. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What else? I don't know. I got some, what is all this here? Let me see what this is here. Suicide Squad. I got some, this is the last Suicide Squad I got involved with that came out. That's a one-shot. This is issue number 2. You know, they got all sorts of new people. There's Connor Kent. And they also have one of the Court of Owls is on the team. And another speedster. I did read this series for a while, up to issue number... This is when they were doing a good job on the Peacemaker. But then they kind of, from what I found, when he went onto his own title recently, they made him kind of silly. And so I kind of abandoned ship. You know what I'm saying? There's an evil Superman. It was a good storyline. There he is. He came in for a little comedy. He's good. He's teleporting around. Ambush bug. And, oh yeah, there's Major Force. He was bumping heads with everyone on the team, as I recall. And, they're battling some Thanagarians. Isn't that cool? Cool stuff, right? It was fun. It was a fun one. And they go against this team that has, I think they're from a different multiverse. They were battling these dudes, as I recall. And Amanda Waller was getting mental. And, boom. And, this is them partying. Arm wrestling. Good times, good times. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Oh, I got another thing. Hawkwoman gave me a present. This is for you, Beckerman. Let me show you. You're not going to be happy with this, but what am I going to do? Hawkwoman gave me this present. And it's an early Christmas present. Let me show you. Straight out of the box. A new harp, baby. Oh, yeah. This sucker. Oh, yeah. I mean, in the hands of a professional harp player like me, look at this thing. East top, blues harmonica. In the note of C. Perfect. Oh, yeah. So anyways, I am on a new kick. I'm going to start collecting West Coast Avengers out of a request of a tip from my buddy Dominic, and I got some today. I'm not going to show them to you today. I'll show you to you some other time. I'm digging Avengers West Coast. The series haunts me like a ghost. My new series to complete. This hobby is really neat. Comics are in my dream. I have those superhero teams. It feels really easy to rhyme, 'cause you guys are a good time. Admire the story and the art. Read those comics 'cause they make you smart. Read your comics, they make you smart.